Are you finding it hard to remember the last time you had a decent night's sleep? Do you find as soon as your head hits the pillow, you're wide awake? Or you manage to go to sleep, but then you wake up in the night? Well, if you're struggling with your sleep, this video is for you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos. Hi, it's Ali here and I hope you're well. So, are you someone that is really struggling to get a decent night's sleep? You can't remember the last time you had a decent night's sleep. It could have been weeks ago, months ago, or even years ago. Well, you are not alone. So many people struggle to have a decent night's sleep. Actually, it's nearly 40% of adults on a regular basis do not have the sleep that they need. And if you're not having enough sleep, you're tired, you're irritable, everything in life seems so much more than it actually is. It's not good for your weight. It's not allowing your body to repair itself. So sleep is so important. So today I have 5 tips for you that can help you improve your sleep. The first one, stop trying to control everything in your life. So many of us feel so out of control. We are just trying to control so much. And we can only control 2 things in life, and that's our thoughts and our behaviour. If someone else isn't complying to what your standards are, or something's not going right, you can't control it, so stop trying to. And the more we do try to control our lives, the harder it is. We get more stressed, we get more anxious, and then it's difficult to sleep. So come on, let it go. If you can't control it, you can't control it. We can't control so many things in our lives, but there's certain things we just get something in our head, we can't let it go, and it eats away at us, and then we hit the pillow and that's it. We're wide awake because we're thinking about something that we have no control over. The second tip is, if you have so much going on in your mind, you're just trying to deal with so much in your life, start writing it down. Write yourself a to-do list, journal, do something that takes what's in here out on a piece of paper. And it's very therapeutic, and you'll find that if you have a list, you're more productive. You're looking at your list and you're thinking, yeah, I need to do this, this and this today, and you get it done. Where if it's up here, we're struggling to hold on to it, and then when we go to bed, it's on our mind. And actually, journaling is really good for just dumping what's on our mind, what our thoughts are, and just put them down. And it doesn't have to be War and Peace. It doesn't have to be pages and pages. The way I journal is just a few sentences and a few words. It's just getting down what's in my mind and putting it on a piece of paper. And then if it is put on this piece of paper and it's out of your head, you've got your list, so you know what you need to do tomorrow. It gives you more time, that you've got this space that you can actually go to sleep, instead of worrying about what you need to do, what's on your mind about you have to do with someone at work or someone at home, and it's just too busy in there and we can't sleep. The third thing is, have a nightly routine. This is so important. We're meant to have between 7 and 8 hours sleep. Well, if you're getting up at 6 o'clock and then you're not going to bed until midnight, then you're not having enough sleep. So always work backwards. What time do you need to get up in the morning? Take 8 hours and make sure you're in bed 8 hours before that. Make sure you're not having too much screen time or TV time. Don't eat too much before you go to bed. Maybe have a bath or a shower, whatever calms you down and makes you feel better about yourself. Make sure you do have a little bit to eat, because if you haven't eaten since 5 o'clock and you're going to bed at 10, you're going to be hungry. So it's just getting it right for you. What routine works right for you? That's what you've got to work out. I have a routine now that works for me. You know, I'm in bed by a certain time. I listen to a little bit of music or some hypnosis or a download. I do things that actually get me from up here of my everyday life to feeling more calm and relaxed. So when I close my eyes, I drift off to sleep. And that leads me on to the fourth thing, the room. What's the temperature like and what is the light like in there? If you have your room too warm or you have a lot of light coming in, that's not good for sleep. We need our rooms to be cool. We need our rooms to be dark. Now, I sleep with the curtains open because I just don't draw on them, but I wear an eye mask and that cuts out all the light. So I'm in darkness, my room's cool, the windows slightly open, and that gives me the right environment for me to go to sleep. So find out what's right for you. The darker and the cooler, the better. Don't have your room too hot and don't have it too light, because that is not going to help you have a decent night's sleep. And then finally, and this is really, really important, do you describe yourself as someone that can't sleep, that doesn't sleep, has insomnia? If you describe yourself in that way, guess what? You are going to deliver. Now, this might sound really silly, but start saying that you're someone that actually loves sleep, someone that likes to go to bed, someone that sleeps well. Now, your mind's going to start off going, no, you don't, but just put things in place. Maybe say, I put everything in place to give myself the opportunity to have the best night's sleep. And say it that way to start with. But if you keep on saying that you struggle with sleep, you can't sleep, and all these things, you're listening to that. So set yourself up. Make sure you're not trying to control things that you can't control. Make sure you have a list and you journal, even if it's a small journal, just something, just taking things out of your mind onto a piece of paper. Have a nightly routine to make sure you're setting yourself up to have that sleep. You're in bed for enough hours and you're relaxed. You're not hungry, but you're not too full. Just get it right for you. Don't be looking at your phone or your iPad for hours beforehand and then wonder why your mind's overwired. Make sure your routine works. And then your room is so important. Don't have it too hot. Don't have it too light. That's not the right way. For the way we're made to have a decent night's sleep, we need darkness, we need coolness, and you will have such a better night's sleep if you do that. And finally, stop saying you're someone that struggles with sleep. Say to yourself you're someone that's setting yourself up to have the best night's sleep. And the more you're positive about it, the more you see yourself as someone that doesn't struggle with sleep, the better. And if these don't work, then get in contact with me. As a hypnotherapist and a life coach, I've helped so many people that struggle with getting a decent night's sleep, and I can help you. So give me a call, send me a message, and we can discuss the issues that you're having, what you've put in place now, and how you can move forward to be someone that has a decent night's sleep every night and you feel good for it. So I hope this video has helped, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye-bye.